Hey, what's up? I'm Beth and this is Star Makeup. In today's video, we are going to play around with the Colourpop All That palette and create this really dramatic Valentine's Day look. This is what the palette looks like if you have never seen it before. And real quick, I just want to throw in here, if you've never been on my channel before, you've never seen any of my videos, I just want to let you know I am talking a little strangely because I didn't have teeth for like 10 years. And this is almost my second week wearing dentures. So I am still trying to get used to having teeth in my mouth, and obviously dentures are more than if I just had normal teeth. So it has been quite a struggle trying to get used to this. But I love playing in makeup. I love filming and editing and just all of this. So I did take like the first week off to try to get things straightened out before I got back on camera. But I just couldn't wait any longer. So if you're new here, that is why I sound a little weird when I say some things. I'm sorry if that bothers you. I guess maybe wait a couple of weeks and check back in. But I would really appreciate people kind of trying to look past that. I have been really self-conscious about it, and it really takes a lot to sit down in front of this camera every day knowing that I sound like this, and then to sit and watch myself talk and sound like this and still be able to put that video on the internet for people to see. Like, it takes a lot, and it is very difficult, and my last couple of videos have not gotten a lot of views, and the ones that they have, people haven't hung around and watched for very long, and the talking is the only reason that I can figure that is happening. And to be completely honest, that hurts. So I just figured maybe there are newer people that didn't know my scenario. So I just thought I would throw this out there. I'm not gonna say this in every video, but it has been on my mind a lot today. And in this video, I don't think I talked a whole lot while I was doing this look. Because I have been so self-conscious about how I sound. So yeah, if you would like to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. So as you saw, we're going to use the All That palette today. I wanted to do at least 2 Valentine's Day looks, and I figured I would do one that was like really dramatic and then another one that was like a little more soft, just to show a little bit of variety of what you could do for Valentine's Day. And I mean, when you look at this palette, it just screams dramatic. So this is the one that I figured we would use for the dramatic look. So I'm going to start off with the Colourpop E29. This is from the Stone Cold Brush Roll. And I'm going to pick up Please Me, which is this like super dark red. And I'm just going to kind of start from where my lower lash line is. And I'm just gonna kind of follow that line and kind of start like a dramatic shadow wing. Before I forget, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer today. And actually, I just realized that I forgot earrings. And I got a very special set of earrings for these videos, in particular off of an Etsy site. And that's where most of my earrings have come from. I love this one shop on Etsy. I just think her earrings are super cute. It's called Got You Hooked. And that's where like the big stars that I have, the Jack Skellington earrings, the Grinch earrings, and the snowflakes, they all came from her site. And I wanted to get something that was kind of Valentine's related, so we've just got this like black leather with a glitter heart on it. Thought it was super cute, and so okay, let's move on with the eyes. So I'm just gonna kind of build this up going inward. I don't want it to come out any farther towards like the side of my face. I'm gonna bring it onto my lid a little bit too. And then I'm gonna kind of start feathering it in towards my eye. I'll pick up some more and deepen this up a little bit. And while I'm at it, I think I'm just going to run it along my lower lash line, about halfway in. I'm gonna switch to the Colourpop E28, and I'm not gonna put any additional product on, and I'm just going to blend this out a little bit. So kind of like this. I'm not worried about it being like perfect right now. I'm gonna switch to the Milani crease brush, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Silhouette, which is like the next darkest red shade. And I'm just going to just put a little bit of this in and kind of help blend that deeper shade out a little bit. And I'm gonna take whatever is left over on the brush and just really lightly blend this edge out a little. I'm gonna switch over to the Colourpop E27, and I'm going to pick up Cha Cha. And I'm basically just gonna do the same thing that I did with the previous color. I'm just going to continue to work these shades in towards my inner corner. And we're just getting lighter and lighter as we do so. So I'm gonna take this LaRousse brush. This is one of the denim, and it is the tapered blending. And I'm going to pick up BB Girl, which is like a really nice, like, baby pink. I really like this shade. So I'm just going to blend that into the last color. I'm gonna take the Profusion Small Pointed Eyeshadow, and I'm gonna pick up Uncuffed, the white. Well, it's not quite a white. It has like the tiniest little hint of pink in it. And of course, that is going to go into the very inner portion. And I'm only gonna use this on the top. I'm not gonna bother with it on the bottom. Now I'm basically gonna go through all of the same brushes and colors in reverse and just intensify everything back up so that it's super dramatic. Okay, so once you've got everything blended the way that you would like, we're going to cut out the lid. So I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer and my Colourpop E3, and I'm just going to spread that all over my entire lid. And then I'm just going to run the brush right through my socket. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH48, and I'm going to pick up Risque, and I am going to put that all over the front portion of my lid, and pretty much like the whole top of the cut crease. And then I'm gonna kind of pull it down at a bit of a diagonal. I'm gonna use the Colourpop E26, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of fishnets, and I'm gonna place that right next to Risque. And then I'm just gonna go back and forth between the two brushes and make sure that they go together and blend. I don't know that I really like those two. There's not too much difference between them. You know what? I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Infatuation because it's a little bit darker. I think I'm going to put that over top of Fishnets. Yeah, that's just a little bit better contrast. Okay, so let's get those two to blend. And then I'm gonna take this Lorella brush. The number has rubbed off, so I'm not sure what it is. And I am going to pick up the Feels. And this is like a black sequin shade. I'm gonna tap that off pretty good. Just going to put that in the very outer corner of my lid. I'm gonna tap over top of that shimmer that I'm putting it next to get it to blend in a little better. And I'm gonna go back with this LaRousse brush, and whatever color is left on it from before is totally fine. And then I am just going to blend that black into the red. I think I want that black to be just a little bit more intense. So I'm gonna take whatever is left on this brush and just lay some more of it down. Kind of blend it with this brush instead of switching to the other one. And then I'm gonna go back to this Colourpop E26 and pick up just a tiny bit of Please Me and just kind of go around the edges of the black just to re-intensify that red. And then I'm going to go back to the LaRousse brush and pick up a little bit more of BB Girl and just kind of go over the edges. I'm gonna go back with that Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush and pick up a little bit more Risque, and I'm just going to pull that down onto the lower lash line. And I think this is going to be the look. I'm going to recreate this on the other eye, throw on probably some giant lashes, do all the rest of my details, and I will be right back to show you the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I used the Colourpop lashes from the Lash Vault that they sold on Black Friday in the style Kitten. I used the Balm Mad Lash. In my waterline, I did the NYX Faux Blacks in Ox Blood in like the outer portion, and then on the inner portion to kind of lighten that up a little bit, I used Colourpop Exit. And then on my lips, I used the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Good and Plenty and the Luxe Velvet in Buttercup. I love how this turned out. The only thing that I wish, and I say this with so many palettes, this shimmer right here, Risque, is the lightest one in the palette, and I just wish that it was a little lighter. Because of the way that I like to do my makeup, I like it to be super dramatic. I like there to be that really deep contrast from the outer corner to the inner corner. And I mean, yeah, like it is a lot lighter than the outer portion of my eyes, but I really would have liked just not even that color to be lighter, just for one more shimmer that was like almost white to put, you know, right at the tear duct area. But other than that, and this is my first time using this palette, I don't think I mentioned that before. I had actually wanted it when it came out and I wasn't able to get it then, and I just kind of kept going, well, I'll get it eventually, I'll get it eventually. And then it wasn't on Colourpop's site and they had been marking stuff down, so I was like, oh, they're getting rid of it. So I went on like Mercari or Poshmark or one of those, bought it from someone, and then like 2 weeks later it was back on the Colourpop website and I could have kicked myself. So yeah, this was also like a first impression for me, and I had heard really, really good things about this palette, and I totally agree. It is wonderful. The shadows blend so easily. I do love that the mattes go from extremely dark to extremely light, almost white. I'm very happy with the look that I created. And yeah, I think that is it. I hope you enjoyed this super dramatic Valentine's Day look. I know none of us are really going out right now, so I don't know that you would really be able to utilize it, but there it is nonetheless. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. If you do, ring the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. You can hop over to Instagram and follow me over there. Everything will be listed in the description box down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.